Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. You want to get some other glass, or?
Oh yeah.
So anyway, this is a video that Dean requested. Now, Dean was kind enough to send me this bottle and a bottle of scotch, but these two bottles, they are identical except for 2 months of aging. This one is a goody pick, and it's 8 years, distilled on 10-25-13. This one was also distilled on 10-25-13, but the biggest difference is this one was dumped on September 2nd of 2022, and this one was dumped on October 31st, Halloween of 2022. So
spooky.
Roughly 2 months. They're the same warehouse A, floor 4, identical. Just 2 months separates this barrel and this barrel. So we're just going to try them and see if there's any fucking difference and give you our thoughts on it.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
And we're lucky we just have something to drink right now because Kelly left them here last week and
Yes.
Wes was wanting to dip
Wes
into them.
almost dipped into them. All right. I'm going to pour these, you pour those.
I got it.
Hey, you can
I
pour-
have a tendency to like crush these bottles in a hurry.
Oh, they're so good.
I've never had a bad one.
Well, I fucking hate that they're $80 now.
Yeah, but
These specific labels.
yeah.
You can still get the single barrels for mid 50s or 60.
Which one are you gonna do first?
You poured that. I mean, we can,
So I poured.
you poured the Specs pick. I poured the
Yeah.
Goody
The
pick.
Specs Peak is older, right?
Yeah,
Let's
2 months old.
Let's drink the younger one first.
All right, so Goody pick. Smells like whiskey.
Smells like Russell. Just good. Just what you expect you're gonna get from
Mm-hmm.
every
There's
time.
a lot of spice on it. I get a lot of spice.
This is 9 years.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think you'd be getting that much spice with 9 year though.
Well, this is the 8 year.
Oh, 8 year.
Well, it's 8 years and 10 months. But I mean, it's got all the classic characteristics. This isn't really a Russell's Reserve review. This is a comparison to see if there's any difference.
Yeah, I mean just 2 months. We already know that we're gonna be good. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we ought to be getting paid by Wild Turkey by this point. I think.
I wish.
I mean, as much as we just literally
That's-
go
I
down
mean,
to the
that's the dream.
down to the all the way down to the shaft.
Except for that one, not the last blind tasting, but 2 blind tastings ago, whenever Wild Turkey lost a bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. They smell different.
It do smell different. You get more ethanol out of this one?
You got to reset your. I heard that's how you reset your nasal. Your
Stick your
Yeah.
nose in
smell your own body. Maybe a little more ethanol.
Smell
Smells like shit. Your fingers smell like shit, Wes. Rather than it's because it is shit. What was that on a fucking scary movie? Let me smell my finger. It smells like shit. Because I had them up my ass. Yeah, they're definitely different aromas.
I think they're different tastes too. But I mean, that being said, though, one thing I did like in my bourbon steward class, I talked about, especially with single barrels,
Yeah.
the average barrel has 2.3 trees in it.
Okay.
So it's going to be a mixture of 2 1/3 trees.
Yeah.
Well, every tree is different, has its own DNA and all that.
Mhm.
So the way it mixes with the whiskey is always different. So even if they're aged exactly the same day, it can taste totally different.
Oh yeah.
But they do taste it. I mean, I think they do. I mean, they're similar, but there is a different. I feel like I can taste the difference.
Oh yeah. There's definitely a difference. I'm wondering if
This one seems to have a little more caramel to it.
Mm-hmm.
This one's just a kind of a little spicier, I guess.
I think my palate's getting blown out. Everything's starting to taste the same. But I couldn't pick one over the other. I definitely.
I don't think there's a winner and loser.
No, there's.
I think there is a.
We're the winners.
Yeah, I think there is a difference though.
There's definitely a difference.
They're both great. But it just goes to tell you that, I mean, basically single barrels are all different. I mean, which we already kind of knew that.
Yeah, I think that's the main selling point behind the single barrel is you're not going to get the same thing. It's going to have the standard.
Which, I mean, I've had that before, even with people say Blanton's is so damn good all the time. I disagree because I've had some that I thought were garbage.
It's not.
But then I've had others I thought, wow, okay,
Yeah.
those are good.
I mean, it's probably not ever bad. I don't know.
I've had one like I was like, I don't like this.
I remember when Henry McKenna was readily
And
available.
Henry McKenna is always, that's one that when they're good, they are good.
Yeah.
But when
I've
they're
had
when they're
quite a few
bad,
bad ones.
when they're bad, they are bad. And I don't know that someone's checking those things before they're just putting them in a bottle.
Well, it's like, so for a few years, Henry McKenna won several, competitions. I really feel like that Heaven Hill just held on to that one fucking barrel or those bottles because it won, and they just kept taking those bottles and they didn't sell them to the public. So
I don't know. But I mean, and I've had some really good Henry McKennas. I mean, some really good ones. But I've had others that just were not good at all. And I'm like, I had to go back and look at the bottle. I'm like, am I drinking what I thought I was drinking? But
I think that one has a lot more caramel.
yeah,
It's, I don't know the right descriptors.
I think they're both fantastic though.
They're both fantastic. But as far as a difference, there is a difference. There was definitely a difference on the nose. And I don't want to say like a major difference on the palate, but noticeable.
Just one was a little more baking spice, the other one was a little more caramel, I think, for the most part.
Yeah.
This one seemed to have a little more ethanol,
Mm-hmm.
so I guess this one,
Yes.
yeah. They're both great though.
I don't hate them.
I would both put them in these little bottles and take them.
You want to talk about that?
Sure, we can. Yeah, so Kelly and I were actually just talking about taking trips, and I was showing him what I got for Christmas.
We need to reach out to them and see if we can become a sponsor.
So-
This is not a paid advertisement.
Not a paid advertisement, but this is Aged in Ore, I think is the name of it. And you can go to their website. They got some cool stuff.
What was that? Aged in what?
Aged in Ore,
Or like
or O-R-E.
or okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they got some cool, it's all about travel stuff for them, for whiskey. So you can they have a protector for the Glencairn to carry it and stuff like that. But, so this is a set that my wife got me for Christmas. So it just comes with these little 3-ounce bottles. And then it has a marker pen that you can write on here. And you can call it stuff. It's all TSA certified, so you can literally take it on a plane with you. It's just 3-ounce bottle, so you can get it right past TSA, no problem.
Well, I like that. It's actually a glass bottle. That
It has a silicone around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're just not going to break them. I mean, like, I've dropped these bottles already, and you're not going to break them.
I like the large mouth for pouring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pouring into it. not
Yeah, it's
out.
much easier. You don't have to really use a funnel,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it's just super cool. Yeah, they fit in here tight. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
They're not going to break.
The plastic is reinforced, but it's
Yeah.
got this soft liner.
And you can throw it in your carry-on, and it's TSA, so you can carry it on the plane with you.
Aged in Ore. Hey, if you want to sponsor us, we'll gladly rep your products.
It's pretty cool stuff. And they've got some pretty cool things on there.
Yeah.
And they have like a set, I think, of this, and it comes with a Glencairn carrying case also. And
How much was that?
I think this was $30, $30 or $40. So not really a bad price. I don't think for what I got. I think it's very good quality. So
Yeah.
for the quality, I don't think it's
Wait,
bad at all.
it doesn't look like you're smuggling whiskey.
No,
when you're carrying
if nothing
it.
else, I'm carrying like half a kilo of
Yeah,
Coke.
yeah, right. It's about the size.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I was telling when I got them. I was told Big, I said, "Well, my birthday's coming up. I'll take 2 more of these because then I can carry 12 bottles,
Yeah.
and that's quite a few drinks if I'm going somewhere."
What size bottles were those? 3 ounce?
3 ounces.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So I mean, yeah,
2 of those, you got a full bottle of whiskey.
2 of these.
Yeah. Well, it's 12 ounces.
That's yeah. So how many ounces are in a full?
25.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Well, I need a bottle and a half for a long weekend, so
You need 2 more.
yeah, I need 2 more. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
but the thing is, I could carry 12 different whiskeys then,
you could.
and have 2 drinks of each one.
I mean, if you're making a trip and you're gonna like share stuff with somebody, I mean,
Even if it's just me, I can have 2 drinks of each one of each different type of thing. I'm not stuck drinking the same because I don't like drinking the same thing all night.
Yeah.
You've seen that.
yeah,
Like everything I pour is going to be something different almost every time.
pretty much.
I
I
don't.
mean, I don't mind, but I usually do it in my little Arnold Palmer, my spiked cocktail.
Well, yeah. If I'm making cocktails, it's going to be the same thing. But if
Yeah.
I'm just drinking, I don't. I try not to get in a rut of drinking the same thing always. So I try to change things up always.
I'd say my drinking has curtailed quite a bit, and I drink more over here in one sitting than I ever do during the week. So
I wish I could say that.
but yeah,
But,
I got a little left in that glass.
oh, I got a sip. Yeah, Dean, honestly, there's a little bit of
I
difference.
think that one tastes better, just a little bit, just a little.
I mean, it's a hair bear.
Yeah.
Just, it's got the more caramel note, which is
Yeah.
typically we've already established I like the sweeter stuff.
I don't think the 2 months I don't think the 2 months had that effect, but it could
I
have been.
think it was the barrel.
Could just be the
thing.
barrel. Yeah.
And I mean, and they talked about that in the class. I mean, and you think about it, no tree's the same.
No.
And so you're getting different woods, all that stuff.
So it takes 2.3 trees to make 1 barrel.
Yeah.
You figure they could get like a whole barrel out of 1 tree, or maybe it's just
There's so many staves, and they have to be a certain size and all that stuff. So they're only using a portion of that tree.
yeah. The trees have to be.
And the rest of that tree, they're selling someone else to make paper or whatever they said.
They use a certain amount of each tree. I bet the
Pretty much.
trees aren't very tall either.
I mean, it's those white oaks, so they're only. I mean, because it's basically white oak farms up there. They're
Yeah.
sourcing all that from.
I wonder how many years it takes to grow that tree.
I don't know. Should have asked that question.
There's a lot of time in them. I mean, a lot of time involved just to get this product.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the 8 years in the barrel plus the 10 years prior to that just to grow that fucking tree,
Yeah.
or the 2.3 trees.
I mean, you got trees, you got corn, you got all that stuff.
Oh
There's,
yeah.
there's a lot of effort goes into 1 bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably a good 20 years of effort just to make 1 bottle of this
I
bourbon.
mean, just think about how many people are involved in making
Oh,
one bottle of
God.
whiskey. You got farmers, you got truck drivers,
Hey,
you
man.
got all these people who are hauling these products just to get
Yeah.
this.
Well, I'm telling you, dude. I don't think more people do more for like community and the economy than drunks. I mean, of all the people, okay, so I spent $86 on this bottle right here. How many people benefited from that? A lot of fucking people.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
a lot of people went making that product
Right? There's a lot
from
of
the ground up. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing our part.
I
Guys.
mean,
What are you
got
doing?
marketing people, you got
Oh,
all
yeah.
these people.
And Jimmy Russell's been doing it for 60 years.
Yeah, he's my hero.
He is. And I hope he sticks around for 1 more year. I'd like to meet him.
I'm so sad I didn't get to see him in Kentucky. 2 different times I've tried and have struck out.
We could go to his house. Jimmy! Jimmy!
You know, I mean, they say he's super nice. I bet he'd answer the damn door.
He probably would. I guarantee it. You know, there's a story. So this is off topic. There's a story. I don't know if you know him because I know you're an Army dog. I was a Marine, but I believe it was. I think it was Chesty Puller. Chesty Puller is like
I know who Chesty Puller
Marines.
is.
It's the Marine Corps.
He's the Marine Corps guy.
Yeah. Well, apparently he had he put out a notice, and I don't know if this is true or if it's urban legend, but he basically told anyone, and it was common knowledge, and I think it was around Jacksonville, North Carolina, the Cherry Point, or not Cherry Point, but Camp Lejeune area.
Is that like Cherry Hill or something like that?
Well, Cherry Point is north of Jacksonville, but Jacksonville.
There's a Cherry Hill around that area too, though, right?
Maybe. I know there's Cherry Point, which is the air station, but I think it was Chesty Puller had a standing invitation to anyone,
To any Marines.
to any Marine, if you knocked on his door and you needed somewhere to just sit for a little bit, there was a pot of coffee ready at all times. And sure enough, I've heard other people, like the guys, because I'm in the Marine Corps Veterans Motorcycle Club. I mean, they knew people who actually stopped at his house and had a pot of coffee with him at 3 or 4 a.m. Sent him on his way. But this was probably back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, he was a legend.
Oh yeah.
He was what?
If not
Colonel, in World War II, I think.
Yeah, dude. I think he
then
was the
he was
most
in
decorated.
Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But super cool.
He's the most decorated Marine
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I think he was the one. I don't know if it was him or Smedley Butler. Is we're surrounded. That makes it. Or what do you say? We're surrounded. It makes it easier or something. We know where our enemies are at, or some shit like that. I wish I knew the fucking quote off the top of my head.
Yeah, I think that I read something about that. I think that was Chesty Puller in Korea, I believe.
Probably.
Because his guys fought through some bullshit in Korea where the Chinese were helping,
Yeah.
and they got pretty much surrounded.
Although.
And they destroyed them. Oh,
yeah.
This is horrible.
Although I think my favorite quote was from General Mattis, which is the recent. Said, be a gentleman, but have a plan to kill everyone in the room.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's good. That's so good.
Russell's just good. Speaking of Russell, so Chance has got. He was talking about he's on that page or whatever that shows the approved labels.
Mm-hmm.
So approved for this year is a Russell's 15.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the label was approved. So whether it happens or not, it's just what's been approved for labeling.
Yeah, I'll never see it. Well, hopefully we can get one.
Oh, we'll see it. We'll see it.
Wes is like, we'll see it.
We'll
get one. Yeah.
There hasn't been much we haven't been able to find that we really wanted to.
Do they do well, obviously they do single barrel picks, but can you buy your own barrel from Wild Turkey?
Well, I don't know about buy your own barrel, but they're doing 101 picks this year. Chance told me that too. He read that.
101 barrel picks?
Yes.
Ooh.
I read that.
Isn't that fucking Kentucky Spirit? It's a 101 single barrel.
Basically, yeah. But it's going to be labeled different, so it's another way for them to make more money.
Yeah, just marketing. Anyway.
The only thing my fear with Wild Turkey right now is just their prices. They just keep.
Yeah,
it's just going through the roof.
It's going to happen, man. It's going to happen with all of them.
I mean, I keep paying it, but
yeah,
I don't like it.
Eventually, it's going to hit a fucking ceiling, and I mean, I don't want the bourbon bubble to bust.
No, I don't.
Also, just because we're getting great fucking products.
But so many people are getting into it now. I mean, there's so many new labels coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And now everybody's just starting to get crazy with all these finishes and stuff like that because they're just having to come up with something new.
Right. Well, the only...
And I'm not a huge finish guy.
No.
I mean, there's been a few that I like, but most part, I don't.
From what you told me earlier, it takes you a lot to finish.
It does. It does. mainly because of stamina, but
Because I get out of fucking breath. Well, I think we can blame the secondary market on why everybody else's prices are going through the roof.
yeah, but I mean, secondary market's even now coming down.
Is it?
Yeah, it's started to trend down.
Eventually, people are just going to realize it's not worth that much money. It's fucking good, but at the same time,
It's got to be something really special and not a lot of it for me to pay
Yeah.
crazy money. Like, I'm not going to go pay $250 for Weller 12. And I know how much they put out a year.
not at all.
Now, they put out that Generations, and it was what, 5,500 bottles, something like that.
Right.
So for the world, yeah, I'll pay that $450.
And I've said it before. I hope Jimmy's around next year to do another one.
Yeah.
But he's in his 80s.
And Chance did tell me apparently they are doing another damn Master's Key. If he was wrong on that, on the thing he read.
Wrong again, Chance.
He said, whatever he read, he said, yeah, I was wrong. They are putting out another Master's Key. It's gonna be,
Alligator-
I think it's going to be a rise, but I think.
Alligators are angry because of their medulla oblongata.
Actually, I think he texted me with that. I think it's going to be a rye.
He commented on that one video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
On which one? On
The, fuck.
the Four Roses one?
Yeah, the Four Roses,
Yeah.
I think. I don't remember. Anyway.
I don't know. I ain't looking right now.
Ah, shit, we're already 20 minutes in.
But yeah. So,
So anyway, I guess in summary, yes, they do taste different. I don't think I could pick a winner between them. Yeah, I do kind of like
well,
this
you
one
did.
a little bit.
You did pick a winner.
I mean, we've also had a lot to drink.
Yeah.
So is it a legitimate winner, or is it just at this moment and this time, this one tastes a little better?
They're always good.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. They're always good. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, I don't want to spend $86 out the door for one of these, but
But if
I
you do,
will.
go buy Aged Nor and protect your whiskey.
hey, if we can get a sponsor, I mean, that'd be great. I'm gonna take this link and send it to Agent and Or. Like, no, we're not gonna fucking sponsor you guys. Y'all are assholes. Well, fuck you too.
It
Anyway,
is a cool product.
all right, it's I will most likely get one whenever I start taking trips
Well, I
again.
mean, hell, you could throw it in your damn motorcycle and not have to worry about it.
I got a plastic flask. I just fill up.
Okay.
I got saddlebags. I just put a whole fucking bottle.
If you're
on.
trying to get sponsored, don't say. I'll say what.
yeah.
Say yes. That'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, I can do that.
It'd be perfect for my motorcycle.
Yeah, if I can line the whole saddlebag with these
Yeah.
and have 20 fucking 3-ounce sample bottles.
I'm trying to help you.
I didn't say I was smart. Anyway, all right, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, hit the bell for notifications. Check the description below for all the ways to help out with the bills around the house. And like always, drink some whiskey, share it with your friends and family, like Dean did. And be safe, don't drink and drive. Take care. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.